1, 2, 3. Hey locals, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going back into doing some more Mechwarrior 5 Shadow Kerensky DLC. Let's have a look at what we're up to. So if I remember correctly, yeah, we've got to battle our way to Sears out of the fire. So yeah, here we go. What have we got here? Extracting spears from that hot zone is putting it mildly, Commander. My scanners are crawling with plant activity, like someone kicked over a hornet's nest and gave the mouse scent. I'm still waiting on the exact coordinates for his position, but wherever he is, he's holed up deep in enemy-infested territory. And the terrain? It's a nightmare. That route is a maze of jagged canyons, narrow crevices, and towering rock spires. Perfect cover for ambushes and long-range fire. Exactly the kind of battlefield they thrive in. Tread carefully, they have every advantage out there, till you take it from them. I'll update you the moment Spear's position pings. Good luck. A good hunting, Commander. Alright, I've read that. Let's have a quick look. Anything that needs to be looked at? No, let's have a look at the mechs. Looks like we've got a pretty good lance here. Might have to mix things up. Thing is, well, we've got the privateer we can bring again. I don't want to still be bringing beefy stuff. See, I'd like to bring... I know he can cause, this mech here, the Banshees can cause a lot of damage. What's that armor like? 583. That one's my tankier one. What are we looking at? Thing is, the clans just hit so damn hard. Alright. We'll look at that when we get to it, so... Have a quick look at the news as well. Invasion. Hansen Davian deploys Fed Flying Sources Artillery and half of the Commonwealth citing ongoing invasion. Yeah. That's actually pretty cool. Known as the Indulgent. They're keeping the name of the clans hidden, so fair enough. I suppose it's wild, you know, not every day you'd expect to hear the long-lost descendants of Alexander Kerensky's children come out and, or, you know, SLDF come and wage war in the inner sphere, so... Anyway, anything worthwhile here? Let's have a quick look for the shop, everything. Tier 3 LM20 hot load. I will have to try them sometime. There's not as much here. Tier 2 light rifle burst fire. No, I'm gonna leave that. No lasers. Anything special? No, we're in a backward country. No, nothing. Alright, sweet, yeah. Alright. Let's have a quick look. Hang on, this is the perfect way to find out. Conflict zone. Yeah, we're in a conflict zone. Alright, sweet. So we don't... If we got any multiple missions here, we have to make do with what we got. Alright then. Nothing to it. Let's get to it. Alright, just read that before. We want that salvage. Land gear is best tier gear. Confirm.
Bad news, Commander.
Hellstorm.
Weather conditions means you'll be dealing with limited visibility and compromised sensors on this mission.
Might drop Atlas here. Bring one of these Banshees. Let's see, the 3S is really mean. That one should be pretty good for... I can't remember. We'll take the one with the light rifles. Yeah, you got pretty good stats overall. Goblin is in the Annihilator, kicking ass. Freeman's holding his own in the missile mech. Do I want to run something different? Honestly, the King Crab has been amazing. Do I want to run the UAC version? Better equipment? No, I want the lasers. Just in case something goes wrong. Alright. Just a heads up as well before I start. I had to redo the saves. From the last video, Mason got injured and there was no way forward for me to replace the pilot and put another pilot in. I think there's been an issue with the mod. So as such, I had to redo this mission, the previous mission, to make sure I didn't get cockpit killed and come in with a fresh lance. I figured I'd just put that in now as a quick disclaimer, just as it's not a pure playthrough. I apologize about that. There was I couldn't find any other way of sorting the problem out, so it's the only method I had. Anyway, let's screw it around. Let's do this. It's difficulty 60, eh?
Commander, Spears just transmitted the coordinates to his secure location, but there is the small matter of these ghost bears standing in your way. This sector is hot with movement. I've been in contact with the first Dracons in the area, but their hands are full. They can't spare any manpower right now.
Then we're on the clock. My bags are packed. Just waiting for my ticket out. I'd like to get out of here before Last Frontier's one giant crater.
Just hang tight, Spears. We're your ticket out. By the sounds of it, we need to handle some business first.
Yeah, those explosions sure as hell aren't thunder.
Beware, Commander. I'm picking up activity across the canyon ahead of you. You know these cloners will be more than happy to sit back and take pot shots.
We'll need to close the gap in a hurry. We let them turn this into a range contest, we're already dead in the water.
We have Sir Captain Kerensky's orders. These unspeakable barbarians will suffer for their savagery at the claws of the great ghost bear.
Oof, this one sounds like she has an axe to grind.
Look alive. Ghost bears are talking their heads out.
Their scouting patrol just hit the jackpot. Gotta try not to get trapped at the bottom of the canyon, or we're easy pickings.
They punched out.
That's the end they're talking. So, looks like we're just gonna run up here and go catch up. So. Long walk. There needs to be a couple of little things to shoot. A couple of elemental ambushes wouldn't go no. The elementals aren't that scary. Of course, they'll come in points. Look, I get it's a little accurate though, but ooh, there we go. There's a bad cat. Same with my that's the A variant, the one with the medium pulses on the upper shoulder.
Alright, the patrol is down. These clanners, they fight like actual bears. They're not handing us an inch out here. We need to press on.
I'm not trying to hit the panic button here, Jake, but this secure location I'm holed up in, it's feeling more unsecured by the minute.
We're moving as fast as we can. Like we told you, your little pirate band are actually souped-up killing machines that have hit the inner sphere like lightning. So cut us some slack.
New target.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around this. Not every day a war hits your galaxy out of nowhere.
Yeah, so are we. So is everyone. They haven't given us a chance to wrap our head around it. They're too busy blowing heads off.
Brace yourselves, Commander. According to my sensors, you've got more of those souped-up killing machines nearby. Looks like they're across another canyon.
Still trying to fight this battle on their terms.
They seem like a patient lot.
Then we gotta try and beat them at their own game. These bears are tough, but we can't shit our pants on them.
It's not wrong there. It's a Thor. That's Prime. Oh, a Summoner. I'm not really keen on getting one of those.
Ground and walls are shaking. If you don't hurry, you'll be extracting a corpse.
We won't leave you behind. We're coming.
Alright, so I've had to do part of this again. Simply the fact is I missed the trigger, and walking for ages is already a bit tedious, especially when you've got to walk 3Ks. Good thing you don't have to do this in the O.
Happened. Someone really poked these bears.
Even more reason to get Spears and get the hell out of here.
I just intercepted some communications logs from before we landed. Apparently, the Freeman took out a high-ranking ghost bear, among many casualties they suffered.
No wonder she's pissed.
And it's proof that whoever they are not heartless savages.
Don't know about that. What we've seen says otherwise.
Alright, the biggest thing I could definitely want to hit that trigger, so I've got the one up here. I'll make sure I get the one back there next. I have to be careful of those playing light plays as well. Alright, I'll get in this. Heal up.
System offline.
Probably got more fighting happening at this moment. Okay, now autocannon's been going great.
The atmospherics are really starting to do a number on my sensors, Commander. But I'm picking up signatures off and on. Looks like more bears are trying to pick you off.
I got eyes on them. We just gotta wait it out and choose our shots well.
New target. Shadowcat. Critical. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Critical.
Alright, so this Annihilator runs hot. I have to keep that in mind. Alright, we'll get him healed up. I'll have to rejigger this one, I think. It's running a bit too hot for my liking.
System offline.
A lot of pinpoint damage though. Go back to the King Crab. Once we get a brawl, that bench is going to do well. It's a long walk. Yeah, they really needed some fighters or something like that to come sweep through here. Like, there's a big thing in clans, is you had fighters come through, sweep through, and do some damage as well. Also, I don't think I've mentioned it before, but the main commander here, I think Lilith, she's the player character you play as in the Ghost Bears expansion in Mechwarrior 5, in clans. Interesting story, she is angry. This must be just after her, one of her Sipco has been killed, one of her squad mates. Whoa.
New target. Madcap.
We have incoming mercenary units. Their very presence is an insult to us. Make them feel
Target
alive.
destroyed.
Hearing those go over my head was awesome. Hearing more shots. Thermals. Oh, that could make you sick, just the vibrations. And you kill one more ghost bear.
New
There he
target.
is.
Thor.
Oh, Thor, huh? This way.
Alright, Spears, we're inching closer. We may get to you
Damage
before you
unwanted.
need to make a break for it, out into the open.
That is comforting.
All units, these freebirds are approaching the marked structure. Mass up and brace for contact. We will cut these Surats down at the knees.
Surats? She must be talking about us.
seem to have their own vocabulary.
I don't like their bark or their bite.
Are they truly that formidable?
I've seen it all on the battlefield, but nothing like this.
Yeah, clans are something else, that's for sure. Remember in the Solaris DLC, it was you could tell Mason was kind of bored of everything. He was like waiting for betrayal, waiting for this, dealing with rookies. It was just a homage to how awesome Mason was really in the day, and of course the rise of Duncan Fisher.
All right, Spears, I've got eyes on your location. We need to handle these remaining bears before we can pull you out.
1 minute.
Please, get me out.
That's why we're here.
There is significant hostile activity, Commander. They will try and swap you.
This is Eric Daniels, the first Dracons. Need an assist?
Couldn't hurt.
Our hands have been freed up. Your eye in the sky fed us your position. We're headed to you.
New target, Massacre.
Oh, that's a Warhawk.
Target acquired.
Shadow Cat as well. Ooh. Hi.
We're on it, Commander.
Attack that target.
Targets identified.
Look like you could use some help.
Target.
All we can get.
I have reached the ground.
Target destroyed.
One of those free births.
3 down. Clear the base. Friends are here. More incoming. I just know it. Alright, we'll take this opportunity to repair again. We've got 4 repair bays. I'm probably going to use them all.
No amount of help will spare you what is coming.
System
Your
offline.
spheroid trash killed members of my family. And we will avenge our fallen in the name of Kerensky and the great Ghost Bear.
That is one angry ghost bear.
Oh, we're in a bad way here.
Good. Can use it to our advantage.
New target.
Target received.
Long throw first.
Target destroyed. Target
Mad dog.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Alright. I mean, they're in brawl range, so I'm happy with that.
Target destroyed.
We cannot dishonor ourselves by wasting any more lives or ammo on these free births. Ghost Bears, we must pull out. I will report this loss to Star Captain Kabrinsky myself.
Your strategy paid off, Commander.
She was blinded by rage. Guess these inhuman clanners are human after all. Thanks for the extra guns, Daniel.
Hey, we all need to band together against these monsters.
What do you say you finally get me the hell out of here?
I think you've waited long enough.
I'll see you both on board.
There we go. Alright, so that's the 4th mission in the DLC so far. We'll have more. I don't think I really took that much damage. The repair base probably repaired it all. What goodies we got here? Timberwolf Prime, we've got 60 shares. That's nice. Let's see. What a clan gear here. What's on the max? A lot on there. That's a lot of clan XRMs. Did a number on that summoner. You broke the jump jets actually, but it's the M model. Weird packing. Small laser. Okay, yeah, not good. Yeah, that would have been really good to take. Out of all the Mad Cat models, the A is my favourite. Unfortunately, I destroyed all the good stuff in it. Scarecrow Prime. That's some. Oh, I headshot that one. I mean, Shadow Cat's a Shadow Cat. I think I'd be foolish not to take that. That's what Clania, PPCs, SRM6s. I'm not really running many. We'll take that, and I got 14 shares remaining. Honestly, this game kind of runs on the power of medium lasers. I mean, it just even chasing up some of the medium lasers would be powerful. Planetable heat sinks aren't too bad either. Everything's so expensive. Might have to leave a couple of... Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to leave it as it is. Yeah, okay. I didn't really take that much damage. I did repair, but even then, that's tickling. From Spears here. I appreciate pulling me out of there, Commander. A few more minutes in there and I would have been charred bones. Now take a few minutes to catch your breath and kindly tell me what the hell is going on here. Oh, Spears, you're in for a story. Problem with that, but I'll explain after the cutscene.
So, how'd you manage to get your hands on this one?
It wasn't easy. On Rodrigo, we were able to hold the line and beat back a wave of hostiles calling themselves Clan Wolf.
So they can be beat.
I don't know. We won our first battle against them. Only for a reserve force to smash into us. They made short work of 2 whole mercenary commands and a Kung's army detachment. We barely made it off Rodrigo alive.
And the first Freeman on Last Frontier?
They might be putting up a good fight now, but I wouldn't bet on them surviving. Not from this.
I see. So it's the end times and these invaders from beyond need to kill us all. Where do I fit in all this? Why rescue me?
Because you have something that might help us uncover who these clans really are and what they want.
The data cores we found. At the end of the trail my father left.
The old Star League ones. Why do you think they have anything to do with this?
Rihanna, let's show him.
The base we extracted the data cores from. We found this symbol on the primary blast doors.
We didn't know what to make of it at the time, but now.
Where was this taken?
In orbit above Alege. On the side of a Clan Wolf warship we flew by.
A warship? You serious? We need to get to Rosselhag.
What's there?
The nearest interstellar expedition's headquarters. That'll be the closest place I can pull your data cache info from. And I can also pension Prince Magnusson for the Republic to assist. We might already be sitting on the key to stopping this invasion. He'll want to help.
Agreed. Rihanna, looks like we're heading to Rosselhag. Book us a jump ship immediately.
On it, Commander.
Oh, there we go. So, tying into Mason's father's past. Alright, so it looks like we're departing already. Should we initiate any repairs? We're in a conflict zone. Oh, we've got 2D models. We're not stripping them down just now. We'll be stripping one and repairing one. You can just repair all mechs here. We won't make any changes because we're in a conflict zone. Actually, can we initiate a strip down? I think this is a bug. It should not be free for me to strip this mech down. Hellbringer is a nice mech for 65 tons. What about repairing it? 22 days. I start work. Interesting. Hang on. Let's revert. Repair all. We lost the narc. Land machine guns, hey? It's got U85. Oh, that's a Omnipod. Omnipod in the left arm. Two large lasers in the right arm. A weird loadout to run. Honestly, I think I'm just going to strip it. I will repair it because I'd rather have a fixed mech. That's weird still that it's not costing me any days to strip the mech. I'm going to assume that's a mod bug. So let's this one. We'll strip this mech too. Take all the gubbins. We'll repair it. Oh, I can't repair. I can't repair this. Interesting. Why can't I? All right. Load out. Maybe if we'll try this again. Peril. Strip mech. Okay, now I can. No. Why is it giving me money? Oh, because I stripped all the armor. Okay. Get all this gear off Max. Oh, it's in the Ghost Bears paint. Nice. What's this one? It's just. Oh, this was cockpitted. Oh, that's nice. Could probably just repair it. That's not a bad loadout. Don't like where they put the ammo, but that's because I'm biased. Probably it would be just enough. The emotional support small laser there is a bit interesting. I'd probably just. Alright, I'm actually gonna fix this one up. Hey, for all we know, maybe we get a chance to use a plan tech. Might have to readjust some of these values here. I think I'm gonna be overweight. I think this one runs hot. Maybe I should let's see if I've got any well, we can drop this for starters. I don't know why it's there. Max the armor. Yep, that's good. It's got an invalid armor value. That's a problem. Okay, sweet. So still a couple of things wrong. We got half a ton of clan FRM. Got a full ton. How many rounds? Firing 24 a shot. Should be okay. I've got more than my fair share of clan SRM6s though. I don't think I'm going to put any inner sphere tech in this. Could drop this down to PPCs. I think honestly this is a decently based loadout. So strip some ammo from the arms. They do have case, so but we will move this down to the legs, and we'll see if we can squeeze another ton of ammo in by then in the leg armor. I don't like thinning it too much. Alright, well that's even. And let's see, we did have one more ton. Perfect. Alright, and we'll start work. 16 days. I suppose we've got a nice cockpit kill then. Everything else is good. We're looking pretty good here. Oh, there's Vulture here too. Improved targeting. What's this? This is the Prime. No, it's the B model. Which means was it LRM, SRMs? Fix the armor up for starters. I don't like how it's doing that. Pump it up here. Running 300, so it's running it. Yeah, it's actually pretty fast mech. But clans like their big engines, but they're also running XL engines. So I suppose that's the power of clans. Let's bump you down the 10 back here. You're meant to be a bit more of a long range mech, so if you get hit in the back, you're screwed. Max the armor, because armor is life. Can't kill them fast, take the hits. We'll tweak as we go. So let's get this working. Let's see. We got some. We'll put some inner sphere double heat sinks there because they don't take up room and they still sink the same amount of heat. Just the inner sphere ones are bigger. It's already got a double heat sinker kit. Lasers. Let's see. Could make this. I'll probably have to go large lasers. Have I got any clan large lasers? Got 2 clan large lasers. We'll put them there. Hang on. I want to save them for something bigger. I'll just tweak the armor for now and we'll leave it. At least we know we've got a mech chassis there that's going to be good. It's going to cost a bit. Yeah, Jesus. It's going to cost a bit of jump. Once I jump, I'm going to put a few of these in the cold storage and we can make builds later. Alright, but I think the way DLC's going, it's just bring assault lancers or go home. So, alright, let's depart. Old allies, new mission. Commander, I'm doing everything I can to establish contact with Prince Magnuson. From what I'm hearing, he and his people are neck deep in trouble. Clan Wolf has boots on the ground and they're raising hell. As soon as I get a clear channel, I'll bring him up to speed. If he's on board, we'll start taking next steps. For now, sit tight and let me work my magic. Alright, 13 days to depart from Last Frontier.
Pandemonium is raging downtown Solaris City. Moments ago, I caught up with Randall Logan, a member of the Inglorious Outcasts, the group suspected of commandeering the mech and setting it aflame.
For years, the Solaris Games and others like it have offered great wealth and fame to countless victors. But they have also maimed or ended the lives of many others, all to the sound of cheers and applause. We call on those responsible.
Blah, blah, blah. This sounds like boring nonsense. A big old nothing burger with extra cheese. Let's get down to business. Solaris, the holy grail of mech duels. Yours truly finally makes a triumphant return to these legendary arenas. Citizens across Greyland and Equatus and the entire Inner Sphere will watch as I blow up. Metaphorically, of course. Burning to death is not my idea of a good time. But obliterating other mech warriors that are fighting in the Solaris arenas? Haha! Count me in! Buckle up, Solaris! Daddy's home!
What was that about? That was a really weird cutscene. We've got a rare Mauler. What's happening on the news? Comstar finally admits to the presence of Kellian invaders in occupied Corwood systems. Under increased pressure from multiple governments, Primus Mindo Waterley has finally acknowledged various reports that the Federated Commonwealth, Free Russell Hard Republic, and Draconis Combat have been attacked by a previously unknown group called themselves the Clans. The Primus went on to explain that clans have no regard for the neutrality of Comstar and has already captured a number of their personnel to Cassia Comstar into ongoing cooperation. Pruth's reported story of a virus was a fabrication made as a way to possibly save the lives not just Comstar personnel, but the lives of everyone in captivity on captured worlds. The recent footage smuggled out of Turtle Bay and Russell Hard, the Primus reports that they can no longer idly stand by as the plans continue to escalate hostilities against civilian targets, declaring that Comstar will return to their stance as a neutral party in the ongoing crisis regardless of consequences such action could mean for their personal or citizens in occupied worlds. Holy crap. Russell Hard has fallen, Prince Magnuson flees the capital. Damn. Yeah, Turtle Bay, capital Edo destroyed in audible bombardment. Yep, so this is a big thing in the base clans. You are part of the start has to evacuate as a, what's his name? I forgot his name, but the star commander orders the orbital bombardment. Oh, good. Okay, sweet. With the rare Mauler. 2P. 2 cannons in the chest, lasers for days, LRMs, stabilized weapon. Interesting. I don't know if I have that one. Operated by Clan Wolf, that's hilarious. I'll leave it for now, I don't need a mauler. LBX 10 slug? Yes. I like my slugs, even though I haven't used them for a bit. Anything interesting lurking here? Oh, we're pretty light on equipment so far. Alright. What's my battle mechs looking like? Yeah, everything's repaired. Oh, that's right, we're here. These are still being stripped down. You can go to cold storage because I don't want to keep paying for you. I think we're doing pretty good. We're starting to reduce the cost a little bit, but that's okay. Storage fees of active mechs will bite you in the backside if you're not paying attention. Anyway, let's have this in briefing. Leading the charge from Spears. Okay, let's see. Commander, I've got bad news. With the fighting raging across the system, I've lost all contact with my interstellar expedition contacts. Clan forces are deploying heavy electronic countermeasures, comms are jammed, and coordination is next to impossible. That means pulling your data cache from HQ is a dead end, but not all is lost. I had a feeling this intel was too dangerous to keep in one place, so I split it up and distributed the fragments to several trusted organizations across Russell Hub, each with their own piece to analyze and safeguard. We'll need to recover them all, but they'll have to wait because something bigger just came through and it did make it past the interference. Prince Magnuson is preparing to evacuate the system, along with a contingent of Free Russell Hard Republic dignitaries. Their only route out is through a local spaceport, which Clan Wolf has seized. They've locked down every approach with fortified positions and heavy patrols. Your job is to clear a path, secure the route so the Prince and his people can make it to the spaceport and lift off safely. Kristen Mansdotter is in the area, leading local forces doing everything they can to hold the wolves back from civilian zones. He's boosting his signal or make contact once you're on the ground. He'll send whatever support he can spare, but they're stretched thin. This extraction is crucial, Commander. Get Magnuson off-world, whatever it takes. Yeah, protecting one of the nation world leaders is important. Yeah, look in the fleet system. But it does mean more salvage shares. Starts in 17 days. We'll run this. Maybe we'll run something slightly different. Gotta mix it up a bit. I've been running in the same mechs. Let's see. What do I want to run? This would be a fun annihilator. Let's change you out. What can we get you to run? What's your skills in? Oh, you're just near perfect everything other than that. Alright. I don't want max tonnage still. It's really only Atlases, Annihilators, or King Crabs. Super brawling mech. Where is it? You're on my third slot, so you sit a little bit back. That could be fun. Am I running again? I'm running that Annihilator. Go double Banshee. That's my better Banshee. Take this other Banshee, the 3E. No, not 3E. Banshee 3S. I want to also make sure my missiles are good. And yeah, well, actually, that's right. That's running hot. I need to fix up the lasers on that. No, we're not running multiple missile mechs. Ran that just before. Run a... Yeah, I'll risk it. I'm going to take that awesome. I'm 40 tons under, but we should be okay. unless I got something. I mean, he might be better off being in this. No, we need to use something else. I'm going to use this Annihilator. You know, we're going on hard mode. Let's do this. And we're going to keep the Stalker because they, missile mechs are not my favorite, but they're really good for support. Unless it's SRAMs.
Christian, we're on the outskirts of the spaceport.
And we need your kind of help, Commander. I've already charted your path to the spaceport. Expect resistance all the way through.
Copy that.
My command lance and I are tied with their forces in the surrounding civilian population zones, trying to minimize collateral damage. But that's proving to be a difficult task. I can only spare a few forces right now until we beat them back.
I understand. Hang in there. We'll plow the road for Magnuson and his cohorts.
We're here to give you a hand, Commander.
Sounds like we'll need it.
Good luck. We all need it right now.
All right. Let's march forward. I think if I remember correctly, this thing kicks like a mule.
We have spewing filth approaching from the outskirts. Call them to pieces.
Where are you? There we are. Oh, this is the... Okay. Not what I thought I had equipped. There's the second one. Oh, hey, mate. I take it back. This kicks ass. I just gotta get close. Detonation. Not paying attention. Oh, we're brawling.
These monsters either kill you or take you prisoner and brainwash you.
Brainwash you? Sound like fanatics.
It's the one more mech around. Where are you? On clan drops in 5. Where's the 5th mech? There you are. Ah. What are you doing over there, buddy? No, you're gone. Why are you running? Come on. You guys gonna finish him, or I have to do it?
Keep moving, Commander. We cannot guarantee safe passage for Magnuson or the others until this area is clear.
I don't think any safety can be guaranteed these days.
Alright. All my LBs are on arms. I just got some lasers also on my torso. Okay. That's good to know. No, I've got a couple on the chest, so I've got to keep that in mind. Might have to fix that up. Let's actually...
According to my readout, you've got one more stop before you reach the edge of the spaceport.
And let me guess, we're hitting a heavy wall of resistance?
All the way through.
All units stationed in the spaceport, take up defensive positions. They must be attempting to smuggle a vital asset out of here.
There's more bloodthirsty fanatics coming at us.
Dasher.
We're tracking mercenary scum.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Bury those threats to the ground.
There's another star. Oh, here we go. be careful. They looks like they got behind me.
New target, Blackhawk.
Oh yeah, show me your back, buddy. Two repair base. Alright, this one's taking the...
Just dropped another group of them, Rihanna. We're forging ahead.
Alright, let's fix up these weapons quickly. I should have checked which groups they're in. Let's see. We're going to put them there. These can be there because they're torso based. And... I'll keep them there. Unlock. Break the unlock. There we go. Perfect. Usually I do a left-right split, but this one we'll do an arm also split. The stalker's actually finally been hit. Awesome's hit. The arms, it's okay. And it's a stalker. Save that just in case it works.
Let's knife through these bastards.
Clear the trees. Bit of rapid deforestation. I like clearing the trees. They just went with the head, Jesus. Love the music. Another Timberwolf.
And make sure the spaceport is still standing, so we can get the prince out of here. We're running out of bodies. We must destroy all of you. Claim the spaceport and the wall of offering in the name of Class Wolf. Face me. I'm gonna honor my contract, and that means keeping this spaceport out of your hands.
These planners seem to love ritualized combat.
Good. I'll try and cut the head off their unit and end this thing.
Try not to destroy the spaceport in the process, or Prince Magnuson will be stuck here.
Come on, look at me. Oh, the head's exposed. Damn it. Hopefully I haven't been wounded. Otherwise it's going to have to do this again. Guys are body blocking me. Let's finish him. Ooh.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. New target, Vulture.
Hoping this is it. Not looking too hot. Alright. We're good. Lost armor on the head. Hopefully Mason's not injured.
Commander, not reading any additional Clan Wolf signatures in the area.
Looks like the spaceport doesn't belong to the Wolves after all.
Good work, Commander. We'll need to get Prince Magnuson and the others here as soon as possible. The Wolves will not take this line down.
Copy that. Their way through is as secure as it's gonna get.
Alright. As long as we're not injured. Otherwise, we're doing this again. I've got a new pilot. Morgan Kerensky. Well stated. Another Prime. C variant. That's latest UAC. Hellbringer. Simple S. Jump jet, I think. What are Mislinks Prime? Oh, the poor Mislinks. Yeah, they didn't last. Fire off. Man, you whacked 20. Oh, hello. Might be worthwhile to get all those heat sinks. Honestly, it might sound bad, but land heat sinks are just ridiculous. Large pulse laser. Can I get that? Oh, 5. Haven't got the ammo. That's a UAC 20 burst fire. What's the range? Projectile spread, 3.5, 350, optimal range, 450, 450. Tempting. Could actually get a mech. What have we got? 4 around there. Mislinks, that's yeah, that one. I'm off Prime. That's missiles and lasers. I mean, that would be really good to go make 172 kilometers per hour with mass. I mean, looks like they're very much the same loadout. I think I'm going to pick up one of these just because it's good to have a different scout mech. Land SRM2, a bit too small. Or I could get the cannon. Honestly, yeah, I'm going to keep the mislinks. I might as well add another mech to the collection. What can I do to round this out? We'll grab that ammo and we'll call it a day. We're not wounded. Thanks, Christ. Alright. What do we got here? From Spears. Prince Magnuson and his entourage made it off-world safely. He knows your actions made that possible, and he made sure we were recognized for it. To show of gratitude, he offers 2 things. First, pass along back-channel transmission from my contacts. Thanks to him, we now have leads on the locations of the scattered data packets. Pieces are out there, we just need to track them down and reassemble the full picture. Second, he assigned one of his own to our ranks. Mechwarrior Morgan Kerensky. He served as a Prince's personal guard and comes highly recommended. From what I've heard, he's as sharp in the cockpit as he is loyal. We'll take all the help we can get. Perhaps most important, he's willing to overlook you abandoning your agreement with the Free Russellhard Republic on the condition that you share any future developments and intel we gain on the clan so he gains insight on how to fight them. I say that's a small price to pay given his generosity and understanding of circumstances. Now let's get back to work. Those set of devils and physical. That's right, yeah, we technically, story-wise, we abandoned a mission, the 3rd mission in this campaign. So, there we go. Let's have a look at our governs. Alright, how did we go here? We took a bit of a beating. I think... oh yeah, we got stripped. Repair all. I'm short in the head, that's why. But there... Plans and headhunting. This hasn't got any heat sinks. Interesting. What I will do though, because it's kind of pointless, I'm going to drop the armor, put that one on the head. We'll max the armor on the head there. Kind of want to keep case, yeah. It's because I got ammo on the torso. I don't want to screw that up. We're very, very full on gear here. Probably should change these over to AC-10 slugs. They do hit harder, but yeah. Though that said, if I get clan gauze, oh, that'll be fun. I got 4. No, I'm really like the scatter cannon. That was actually pretty fun. We'll drop some armor in the back here, armor up the front, put the head armored up. We can fit half a ton in. Maybe I can squeeze half a ton of ammo in somewhere. I don't think I really need it. A 280. Maybe a 285 engine? That will take for ages. Nah, not worth it. That's right, I've got to go. I think we're okay here. I mean, I'll just armor the whole mech. Give it the... There we go. Just need it even because I think everyone's slightly OCD in that regard. Alright, 20 days to repair the armor. That's perfect. Pull the laser off just to balance it out. And that's purely for logistics thing. Alright. Yeah, Hulk smash. Yep, it has giant gorilla arms for a reason. Yep, we're good with this. We've got tag on the torso, lasers for days, and PPCX. This is my close range baller. We've got enough, yeah, 380, and we're moving at yeet. Probably should technically move. Nah, I'm going to keep it more torso mounted. That's right. This one has more armor in the back because it will take shots in the back, being a brawling style mech. And awesome did well. Actually, it sinks for days. I mean, this is the S, so we can technically fit those in there, but we won't. You're doing pretty good. You don't need anything. What do you miss at 54? Probably drop you down to a 260. Or do I want to keep you 280 even? 56. I mean, can I put up to 300? I think I need a 330 or 320. Yeah, 320. Also do that. I need to lose 9 tons. Yeah, technically how that's... Create some room. No. We'll leave that as it is. We've got an, yeah, we've got an agility gyro. Maybe we can swap the gyro over to a mobility. It'll take 10 days to swap that gyro out, as well as repair the mech. I'm happy with that. Oh, slow down a bit. You're not meant to be up close. Work. I mean, probably need to upgrade those PPCs, but we've got some quality ones. That would do. And I might have to just swap out that this poor striker has been on the front lines for a fair bit. I might swap him out a bit. Alright. Star map. What have we got? Oh, this is where it finally opens up now. So we're going to go into different areas and stuff like that. What's the time frame on any of these? Alright, looks like we've got... Yeah, it looks like the game has opened up a bit. The first mission, we have to go up to Pinnacle. I'm gonna check something. Oh wow, yeah, so this used to be up here. I believe there was the edge. There was some hot springs. That's hilarious. So this is the, yeah, it's showing the murky areas up in deep clan space. Stars and Lycia. Some places are just murky, can't see. Then Tanda. Oh, that's the start. That's where the whole campaign starts for the Smoke Jaguar campaign and clans. That's cool. So there's still things floating around. Russell Hog. Oh, Russell Hog's here. Yeah, okay. So the whole area here is. Where's Turtle Bay? There we go. Yep, Turtle Bay. So yeah, that makes sense. So, all right, cool. I like what's happening here. That's perfect. Alright, well I think we're going to leave that here today, guys. We've had a fair few missions. We luckily didn't have to lose Mason this time. Looks like the whole campaign's opened up a bit more, so we've got a bunch of missions to choose from. Alright, as usual, if you guys like what I'm doing here, like the content I'm creating, and overall just think I'm a pretty damn cool bloke, leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification, hit the bell for notifications on any future videos I'm doing, and be safe out there. And peace out.